Hello everyone, this is my first video on YouTube and I am actually quite scared to film this, but today I'm going to be doing my favourites videos, and I've seen a lot of these done on YouTube before and I felt like it's about time that I actually sat down and filmed one. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So my first favourite is of course the Morphe 35T palette. I have not stopped wearing this. I haven't got it on my eyes today, but I have not stopped wearing this. Oh, it's beautiful. It's my first Morphe palette, my first Morphe product, and let me just say it's just beyond imagination, and I just couldn't ask for anything better. It's just the perfect time just to go straight into fall, but it's got no orangey tones, which is such a shame, so I'll have to go and order the 350 palette, which I heard is really good. But apart from that, I'm really happy with this. They swatch beautifully and I just can't get enough of it. Second is a little bit of a cleansing product, but I've also been falling in love with the Neutrogena, and they're the Visibly Clear Pink Grapefruit Facial Cleansing Wipes. Now, I first saw these in a deal and they were reduced. They were a third off at Superdrug, and I was excited to try them because I like Neutrogena. They're really good for my skin, and they are clearing skin, so they're good for blackheads and spots and any oily skin. So I'm a combination, so I prefer these to anything else, and also they smell absolutely amazing. So with that, I went ahead and I did go and buy the daily scrub as well and the facial wash. And both of these worked like a dream, and I have not had any problems, no breakouts, no spots. Like it says, it prevents that. So overly, I am really happy. Next, I do have some cotton buds. Now these are proper cosmetic ones. These are not earbuds like most people use, but let me just show you. They are, of course, very thin on the end, and then they're a thicker, like kind of teardrop shape on the end, and it's really good because I prefer this like to clean up any lipstick, any little bit under the eyes, any fallout or any smudging as well that I get on the top, and it's just perfect. It does the job beautifully. Also, I normally apply this when I'm doing a really nice cut crease and I want concealer properly. It just works such a treat, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about those. Also, from the same brand of boutique, that's where they're from, I got these super strong cotton pads, and these are the facial ones, and they are just absolutely amazing for removing my eye makeup, face makeup if I'm doing that with the micellar water. But they are so strong. They do not break on my face, they do not leave any extracts, and they are just a really nice shape as well. They're not round, not small, and they're not too big as well, so you can pretty much cover anything on your face and wipe it away. Next is another Neutrogena product, and I haven't found this here yet in the United Kingdom, but I did go and purchase this whilst I was on holiday on my trip to Turkey, and it's the Neutrogena Deep Clean. I think it's a micellar water, but it's all written in Turkish, so I don't know. I haven't found it out here yet, but it is amazing for days when you're having really dry skin. I personally feel like it's the best for days where I'm just really dry and I want it to soak into my skin overnight. I will literally just wipe my makeup away with this. I have no problem with it whatsoever. However, it does get oily among the eyes. If you're really sensitive on the eyes, I would not recommend this. I only do this when I feel like I'm wearing a lot of makeup on my eyes and not just generally mascara. I will go in with a makeup wipe just to remove my mascara, but on days where I feel like there's a lot on my eyes, I will go in and use this. But I'm hoping to find it out here. If not, I'll have to find an alternative, which is such a shame. Next, I'm going to move on to more makeup products, and the one that I've been mostly falling in love with is the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and I do not have the big size, which is such a shame. I only have the tester, which comes like this, and this did come in with the Hoola pack, and I fell in love with it instantly. It's just the right skin tone for me. It matches my skin tone. I could not fault this whatsoever, because sometimes you can get orangey ones or sometimes you can get too dark chocolatey ones, and you don't actually find a grey toned one. And this has got nice grey, but it's got a nice brown undertone to it as well, which complements my skin really nicely, and it pretty much goes with any blush that I have as well. So that's the Hoola bronzer. Next I'll go for a cream. I've been loving this CC cream by L'Oreal, and it's the Nude Magique CC cream colour correcting beautifier. And this is the anti-redness one. I suffer with redness all around my noses, that's one nose, suffer with my nose around here, normally on my T-zone, and sometimes on my cheeks. When I'm really having a bad skin day, I will go red here, possibly on my chin as well, and I have breakouts. But apart from that, this is just a great cream as well, and it can be used as a primer. It goes on green. Literally, I'll show you. It literally just goes on green like this, and then it just blends out, kind of like into as a CC cream would, probably into like a really light nudie colour. And it could be perfectly used as a primer, or it can just be used on its own. I personally don't use it on its own because where I put it on my face, it does get a little bit patchy for me. That's just personal opinion, but apart from that, it's great for covering redness. So that's the L'Oreal Nude Magique. Next I'll go for a foundation that I've been loving so much, and it's the one that I'm wearing today and I wear it every single day, and it's the Maybelline New York Dream Velvet Matte, and mine's in the shade Natural, which is number 1, and it is just like whipped, like literally it's whipped cream in a pot, but it's been put into the bottle. I don't know if I've got... Yeah, so I purchased the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse, and this is the velvet. Now the mousse, I've run out, literally I've got nothing left, but I like the bottle, it's quite, the jar is quite nice, so I will have to repurchase that. But it's like a new formula. That's a mousse, well this is a velvet, so it comes out so creamy, it doesn't feel dry, and it doesn't feel too dewy. It's kind of in the middle, but it dries so matte, it doesn't suffocate my face. So I'm so happy that I got this, and it was in the sale, so I was so happy that I should try a new foundation out. Next, I will stick along the lines of Maybelline, and I'll go with concealer. So I did get the Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline, and let me just say, it is so full coverage for my skin. People might say other ones are full coverage, like the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, that's a full coverage, but I don't have that one, so I can't compare it right now. But to me, this is a really good coverage. Unfortunately, this is in the some completely different shade than I want it to be, which is frustrating, but that is the number 10, which was the lightest shade in the collection, I believe. If anyone has any suggestions on the lightest one in their collection, please let me know, because I am looking for something lighter, also with this same formula, because this one is just absolutely amazing. But I do have another concealer, and it is the number 17 Stay Time concealer. It's a full cover and flawless finish. I do believe this is full cover, and pretty much the cheapest concealer in the drugstore. But yes, the 17 one, I love this one. I did buy it last year in the lightest shade, which was light. Medium I didn't find at the time was too me, but then I went on to natural looks, and then I bought the medium. The medium I am running out of so much, but as you can see, it's just a tiny bit lighter than the Maybelline one. And I do mix the two together because this one, the Maybelline, is too dark for me. But then again, I do like to touch it up with 17 for a bit of highlight. So I will go ahead and repurchase both, but I'm going to see if I can try and get lighter shades. Next, I will go for something completely different, and it's a pair of sunglasses. These are the Steve Madden Sunglasses. I love these. They are just perfect. They just go on and they just look like a dream. It looks like one of those Hollywood stars kind of things, and I wear these all the time, even when it's not sunny. It's it's completely strange. Sometimes I wear them as a headband accessory just to show them off, but I love big sunglasses, so it's such a change for me. But yeah, if anyone wants to know, I'll see if I can try and get a link and I'll put it in the description bar down below. Next, I have absolutely been loving, let's go for liquid lipsticks. Now, I used to not like liquid lipsticks for the simple fact that some of them were too matte, some of them too dry. I just literally gave up until I found the Sleek Matte Me Ultra Smooth Matte Lip Cream. Now, you can't go wrong with these. Some of them could be too drying, but that's only if you don't moisturize and scrub your lips. Sometimes the formula could get into the little cavity in your lips, and therefore it could stick, stay, and it will just literally break apart. This one is such full coverage. That was just one swatch, and that's just perfect. And I don't know what this is in Royal Red. And I do have another one, and it's in a nudie pinky colour. Unfortunately I can't find it, so I can't show you, but I've been loving this one so much. It doesn't take long to dry, and it's not sticky, and I don't find it too dry, especially when I moisturise my lips, which is most important. I don't find that this is too sticky or too dry. Another one I have been loving is the Revolution Makeup Revolution London Salvation Velvet Lacquer. And this is in Velvet Depravity. Okay, I think that's how you say it. But yes, this is just great. When Superdrug, my local Superdrug, opened up their store to a bigger makeup selection, I was instantly in there and I was just buying makeup galore. So this one, I didn't own a purple liquid lip, so as you can see it is a kind of bit patchy, but I had to apply it twice. Because it's so thin, it will dry so thick, if that makes sense. So I do apply 2 coats, but sometimes people love the thin coat of it, whereas I like the thicker coat. I have had so many strange looks and it's absolutely weird, but yes, I do like this one. I do wear it out a lot and it's been one of my favourites, and it's a very good impression for a first purple. Next, another lip product I have been loving as just a little bit of a gloss. It's a gloss, but it's the Elizabeth Arden New York Sunset Bronze Prismatic Lip Gloss. This is just beautiful. I can't even explain. It smells great. It's kind of got this sweet vanilla scent to it, and it's just beautiful. Now if I swatch this, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's kind of in that middle here, and it is a prismatic lip gloss. It's just like glitter inside a lip gloss, and I just want to swatch it again because it is just beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous and I could not fault it whatsoever. It's just on those days where you feel like you do a simple makeup look and you just go ahead and just want something on your lips, but you don't want something big and you don't want something nude, you don't want a lipstick. Just to go ahead and apply this lip gloss. Look, I'll apply it now. It smells so good. It's not sticky, it's not too drying, and it's so moisturising. I can't fault it. It's a bit pricey side, not from the drugstore, so it is a bit pricey, but there we go. It's what you're doing, just you have to do it. Next I'm going to go for a face product, and this I can't even explain. This is the Mary Lou Manizer by theBalm Highlighter. Now, as you can see, it's been a bit battered, it's been a bit beaten around, and I have hit pan on it. Now I've had this since last November, which is almost a year ago, so it's been doing me good for almost a year. And I bought this when I was in New York. Now watching YouTubers and watching videos on Facebook, etc., I saw people use this and I thought it was the most prettiest thing, but at the time I had no money, I didn't have a job, and all I had was, of course, your average pocket money from parents, or I had to go and earn it myself. And this was a present from my nan, and to this day I love it. And I do use other highlighters, but this one is my all-time favourite. I will go ahead and swatch it. It is literally the prettiest highlighter. I don't know if you can see that, but it's right there on the side there. It's just so pretty. I just absolutely love it, and I really want to go ahead and get more of the balm collections, so I think I should be investing in that. Next piece of makeup is a mascara, and this is the Lash by Benefit, and this is just a godsend. If I could literally be stranded on an island, I would pick this mascara and this one only. I wouldn't pick anything else. I've repurchased this. This is my third one. That's how much I love it. And I know they just recently come up with the brown shade. I think I might be investing in getting that. I don't know yet. But I love this one. This one's just so good. Oh, it's just no words for it. Just none. Next, I have got another Maybelline product. Oh, it's all Battle of Maybelline today. So I have got the Maybelline New York Brow Satin Brow Pencil. Now, I have got this in dark brown, and it's not that dark, and it's the one I'm wearing today, but it's literally just there. When I went to the States in New York, as I mentioned last November, I bought the Sephora range eyebrow, and it's the waterproof eyebrow. I don't know if I've still got it. Oh, I do have it. Right, so it is the Sephora crayon retractable brow pencil and waterproof. So I loved this. I love this so much. I mean, I even love the little plastic comb that you had in the end. I mean, I would prefer the spoolie, but the plastic comb worked just as well. And this one was in soft charcoal, and it lasted me so long. I wouldn't stop. I'd always go on, put my brows before I went out, and I'd always, always choose this. I would always choose this, and it's just amazing. I could not fault it. And then I ran out of it, and it was not a good time. My mom's friends were going to the States, and my nan was going to the States. I was like, please get me this, and I didn't send them pictures or shades or anything, and it was so stupid of me because I didn't know what to get. So then I literally just went off the board of pencils whatsoever because I couldn't find one so similar. So I went on to powders, I went on to creams, I went on to pretty much anything that I could. And then I was at Boots the other day, and I found this, the Brow Satin. I just love it, and it just reminds me of the Sephora ranged one, but I'm really disappointed by the fact that it's not. That one's, the Sephora one's thin. It's really thin, but this one's thick, and it's not a huge difference, but I prefer the thin one. I feel like I get more precision with the thin one. I'm going to have to see if I can try and order it offline, but apart from that, I'm going to stick with the Brow Satin at the moment from Maybelline. Last but not least, I do have some brushes, some favourite brushes. Okay, and the first one I will start off with is the MAC 275, and this is an eyeshadow shading brush, but it's an angled one. It's not angled to the sense where it's really cut, but it's really rounded at the top here, and this is what I really like. I really like going in the crease with this, and sometimes if I feel like it, fluffing out the edges. Most people use brushes, for example, like these ones. I think this is the MAC 215, I believe. I'll have to see if I can try and link everything down below. People normally use these ones because they're more fluffy, but it's also a little bit dense, so therefore it's going to be a bit more precision, and it's gonna blend it out to some extent, but it won't blend it out massively. But this one is not that dense, but it's got a lot of fluff in it, so I'm so happy with this. But any prices and links, I will post it down below. And then, as I mentioned, this one is the MAC, I think it's a 215. I will have to double check that, but I use this to blend out everything, pretty much anything. Okay, so my camera just cut out. I was watching the footage. I took the card out of my camera and plugged it into my laptop, and I was watching the video thinking, this is great, this is my first video, but no, it cut out on me. So as I was saying, this is, I think it's a 215 by MAC, and I was saying how good it is for blending out pretty much anything that I feel like needs blending out. I'll go in with transition shades with this brush, I'll go in with any darker shades that I feel like need blending out in the corner and the crease. And this is pretty much the overall pretty much best brush that I've come across so far. I am looking to invest in getting some fluffier brushes. This one's a bit grubby right now, so I will probably go and get some more. And yeah, anyone got any suggestions on any fluffy brushes that I really need to buy? I was looking at getting some Morphe brushes when I get paid next, which is a good thing. So if anyone's got any suggestions, link it down below to let me know. So finally, hoping this doesn't cut out, but this is the 209 by MAC, and it is a really good pencil brush. And it's just, as you can see, the tip is just so thin. I normally apply a really good cut crease, really thin, and I normally go in with some eyeliner with it or anything, which is pretty much its overall use. And I will go back in and use this one and blend it out if I feel the need to. But I will use this one even if I want to go and do a cut corner. I can happily go and do that because I feel confident with this brush. It's not too flimsy, and it's quite a nice flexibility on it, as you can see. I can't fault that either. So yeah, that is the end of my favourites video. Thank you very much for watching. Again, I just want to mention my name's Jenny. It's very nice to meet you all, and I really hope that you like these types of videos. I'll also be doing makeup videos and more hauls and showing you guys what kind of makeup. I can also do any reviews that you want. Just let me know. Link it down below, and I just literally give me as much feedback as you possibly can. Also, if you like this, please subscribe, please like it and give it a thumbs up, and I will pretty much be putting on videos every week if I can. Any suggestions, please let me know. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.